Hey, I'm Alex Radcliffe from Board Game Co.
And AP.
And Max.
And today we're going to be playing through Expeditions from Stonemaier Games. Expeditions is the spiritual successor to Scythe, a sequel as it were, non-expansion, kind of takes place in the same universe, not kind of, it takes place in the same universe, has some of the similar overarching idea of like you're going to have different goals that you're going for over here, and you can achieve different ones, but you won't achieve them all. Past that, entirely different games. This is a very card-driven system, which you're going to be focusing on how the cards lend themselves to what you're doing and the strategy that you're going to be going for. There's going to be quests, there's going to be meteors, there's going to be items. We will talk a lot more about what's happening as we go through it. I have a full review on my channel, you can check that out already. And with that, I'm going to put this very large box, it's a very large box, off to the side, as in behind me, and we'll go ahead and start the game.
Which is good, because I couldn't see anything.
Perfect. Yeah, it's getting in the way. It's getting in the way. We're going to talk through some of our turns as we start things off. As we continue to go through it, it will be more just us having fun, having a good time, and hoping that we're doing enough stuff that you can pay enough attention. The card text on this game is tiny, so as we do things, we'll tell you. Past that, let's go ahead and begin. Max, you want to start us off?
I can.
Okay, so on a first turn, what we're going to be doing over here is you're going to be taking 3 actions. There's 3 core actions you do on the game. On a usual turn, you're only taking 2 of those actions. On a first turn or on a refresh turn, you'll be taking all 3. Those actions are going to be playing, gathering, and moving. When you move, you're going to take your giant mech and move it around the board. When you gather, you're going to do the thing that's on the bottom of a tile, which we can't do yet until we move our mechs. And then lastly, when you play a card, you're going to get some benefits based on how the card plays out.
Okay, if I got this advantage.
Go for it. I don't even know what my mech does yet. I haven't looked at all.
I'll go over here.
Perfect.
I will gather red.
Perfect.
Worker.
A red. Can we get a red worker for
Yes.
Max?
There you go.
Now I can play this card, which will give me one. How you call it?
A guile?
Guile, I think it's guile.
Correct, guile and power.
Perfect.
And now I have this red worker, so I can put it on this guy and gain a green worker.
Gain a green worker.
Nice.
Beautiful.
Nice.
Excellent.
Working the system.
If only I thought through what I want to do my turn. And we'll walk you through all this stuff as it makes sense. But to my end, I haven't thought this all through what I want to do over here. So
the movement, you're allowed to move 3 spots, right?
Up to 3. You're allowed to move up to 3 when you move. You're allowed to move through other mechs, but you're not allowed to move through down terrain. So, for example, when we head over here, we can no longer move further. I'm also realizing right now I didn't set up the map tokens. I'll do that in a second when it's not my turn.
Yes, the little...
Yes, you can just dump map tokens in all the unexplored areas. Okay, so I'm going to be doing... Activate that. Okay. I want things. That's not going to help me. Okay. So I want a blue worker. So what I'm going to do over here is I'm going to go ahead and move my mech. My mech's going to be this giant guy over here. And we're going to go 1, 2, and 3. In fact, I could go 2, 3. I can get to any of these spots over here. I'm going to land over here. I'm going to take a blue worker. Can I go ahead and get a blue worker? Okay.
Certainly.
Perfect. Now that I have a blue worker, I'm going to do similar to what Max did. I'm going to play a card. When you play a card over here, you're going to get that little icon there, which is a strength or a guile, and you're going to move up your resource on that track. I'll flip my marker over so we have that. That's going to be useful for vanquishing corruption. We'll talk more about that later. If I had 1 or 2 stars on this board, I would get more benefits, but I don't. And then I'm going to activate it by placing a blue worker down, which gives me the additional benefit. That's not mandatory, but otherwise it's a little less efficient to play a card that way. So I'm going to play Vesha down over here, and I'm going to put down a blue worker on it, which I'll get back when I do a refresh turn. I'm going to gain a face-up item on the board. So right now there's only 1 face-up item. These are the cards that are in play. I'm going to gain Deceptor Crystal. It goes into my queue, and a new card will come out. In general, unless you're a particular faction, when you gain cards, they go into your used cards until you pull them back. That's an easy mistake to make, by the way.
Why is it the only face-up item?
That was the only face-up item because these were not items.
Symbol.
This is
the items card.
Quest,
Right.
Quest, and Meteor. This is an item.
Right. I'm glad you clarified that because that changes everything. Okay, I'm going to go here, which means I can go from one of the adjacent areas.
Correct.
I will pick up a red person who I will then place on this card over here. Because I did that, I get to pick up one of the heart shapes, which I keep on mistaking for. These are called quest cards.
It's going to be 1, 2, or 3.
Okay,
we have Sweep the Field over here, which is going to be a blue meeple. Gain a strength per face-up blue card, then sweep any number of face-up cards. So it's counting the face-up blue cards in play. We have, and it's going to be Quest Location 2, which is over here, it looks like. We have Activate the Ancient over here, which is a blue meeple. Pay 1 guile to gain 3 strength. Quest Location 15. And then we have Hack Robot Guardians. Activate the ability of any other active card. Quest Location 18. They are all going to be blue cards, blue quests.
Any other active card?
Yes. Activate the ability of any other active card. An active card will be one of these cards that are in play.
Correct. Okay, but don't forget to get 1 power for yourself.
Oh, gain a power.
Oh, yes. Thank you. I appreciate you telling me
Good call.
that. Good call. Yes, I'm going to take this one.
Beautiful. We're going to put out a new card
and
in
this
play.
goes in my dispose.
Okay, perfect. Right about now, let's go ahead and go through these starting locations just so you know what's in play. This location has you drawing a card from the top of the deck and rescuing a card, which means pulling back a card to your hand and getting the worker back if you've played it. This activates any adjacent location. This one over here has you drawing 2 cards at the top of the deck and choosing one, discarding the other. These both give you different meeples, which are essential to be able to actually get more card abilities in play. And this one over here is drawing any one face-up card from any of these, so a little more control over what goes on. And with that, Max, I believe it's up to you.
Now, because my marker is here, I need to cover one of the actions.
Correct. And take the other 2.
Another 2.
And you always have to move your marker. So effectively, you're going to be bouncing this back and forth until you take a refresh turn where you pull back your cards, and at which point you'll be able to take a full 3 action cycle again. Right about now, you're choosing 2 actions to take and covering up 1.
So I'll cover play.
Okay.
That leaves me with move and gather. And I can gather only
Any face-up card.
Any face-up card. That's
Yes,
correct.
indeed.
We don't start off with any maps.
No maps.
Okay.
No maps.
Because my starting ability is I may trash
trash
a map at any time to turn into 1 guile, 1 strength, or $1.
$1 being a victory point. We'll talk about the scoring shortly. In a few rounds or so, we'll give you the scoring metrics of what we're actually trying to go for.
Okay, I'll take this quest.
Okay, you're done?
Yes.
On my turn, I'm going to go ahead and move backwards 1, 2. I'm going to get so I'm doing a move and gather. So cover play. Can I get a red meeple?
Certainly.
I want to get some more meeples back. Meeples back.
Yes. I'm going to move up into move and gather. I'm going to go 1, 2, 3 and grab that.
We're just dancing around to get our meeples. Getting
I'll
a
get a
few
yellow.
meeples in play is often very essential to be able to really activate your cards a lot more. Once you have your meeples, there's a little more agency as far as what you do. Although I'm sure there'll be like 14 people in the comments telling me their elite strategy that involves no meeples at the beginning. I believe you. I still want to try.
Yeah. I like the meeples.
Meeples are important.
Yes.
I'll stay where I am.
They taste
Okay.
delicious.
I will gather one of the cards. I'll get this meteorite.
Okay.
It goes over here. I'll replenish this one. And I will play this guy. And it will give me 1 power. I'll place a green worker and gain the core value of one of the cards you control. So what I will
Ooh, fun. Cards you control are going to be cards that you have either in your hand or in your active play area, but once an item gets turned into a quest, meteor, or item, then it's no longer a card you control.
I'll get 1 power.
Perfect. Okay, on my turn, I'm going to move and play. So I'm going to go 1, 2 over here, which means I'm gathering a quest location, and I'm flipping over the new item over here. That's going to be a warehouse over here, and you get to see a new mechanic because this will give us a card from, I think it's any adjacent card. So this ability specifically means I can pull one of these 3 cards, but this ability over here is how you put a meteorite onto the board. But whenever you draw a new location, you put new tokens onto it, which either represent strength or guile that you have to pay to defeat it. In this case, you had a 5 over there, so you have to put down at least 5 on top of it. Generally, I put these a little bit to the top so you can see what the item is below it. There's a little box so you can always kind of see it, just makes it a little easier to visually see what's going on. I'm not done yet, though, because I'm going to now play. So I'm going to play this card into my row over here, which will give me 1 strength. I'm going to activate it with a little red meeple, and I have to activate an adjacent face-up card's ability. So I'm going to activate this ability, which says to gain a card, so I can gain any one of these cards, and I think I'm going to gain Hack Robot Guardians, which is going to go down here.
There's a cool one.
Yeah.
I like that one. Okay, my turn. I am going to play and gather. I will start off by gathering a blue meeple. I will then play this card, which will give me a guile, and I will place a yellow, which says rescue an active card. I will do that. I will pick up this card, and because I did that, my meeple comes back to my hand.
Yes, they do.
For me, it's simple. I will just refresh.
Refresh turn. On a refresh turn, you're going to pull back all your cards to your hand, all the cards you've gained and the cards you've played. You're going to gain all your meeples back, and then you do nothing else. On your next turn, you get 3 actions again, though. So technically speaking, a refresh turn is only losing half a turn, not a full turn. Also, I am annoyed that you guys are not helping me with my strategy of what I'm trying to do over here.
I feel bad for you.
I don't buy that quite as much as you might think. I don't love it. I could do that. What do I have over here? I have this, I have that. You kind of ruined my turn a bit. I could do a refresh
You know
turn.
what? That actually it helps me, makes me feel better about myself. It means I have
Yeah,
sort of
but
a
I think
strategy going in.
I'm going to do a refresh turn as well. So I'm going to do a refresh turn, pull these back over here, and pull back all my cards. So too long spent agonizing over what to do.
Okay, I will move and gather. Because I'm doing that, I will pick up another blue meeple. And I will move into this zone over here. I get this. We're going to flip this over, and we're going to see what the new thing comes out.
Okay.
Let's see.
Double guile, and we have to draw up to 5.
Yeah. In general, these the middle level is usually going to be 5, and the high level is usually 8, if I recall correctly.
Not all of them, but
Yeah.
most.
But the number is really important. Is the top right corner of the card.
Yes, that card is 13, which is where certain quests will be. We again drew a 5 right off the bat.
Wow.
Sometimes what happens is you'll draw a 4, and then you have to draw another full token until you go over or equal to 5. I believe it's your turn, Max.
Oh, that fast. Okay.
This game is fast. This game moves quickly when you
So
once you have things up and running.
I'll do all 3 of them. So that's actually really nice. So I'll move over here. That's my move.
Okay.
My gather action is gonna be to get yellow worker.
Okay.
Can I get the yellow?
Yellow
Certainly.
worker.
Thank you. And now, which one was? Oh, this guy. I will play Gunta.
Gunther.
I'll get 1 guile. I'll pay this red worker, and I'll vanquish, which
Beautiful.
means solve the quest because I'm at location 2.
Okay, perfect.
Oh, nice.
Wait, you
Uh,
said vanquish?
Yes.
Vanquish is, you mean solve?
solve.
solve.
Solve. My bad.
Yeah.
Vanquish. It's this guy. And I need to pay 1 strength,
Yeah.
and it will give me 1 sweep if I want.
Oh, you're going to sweep the cards.
I don't think I want
Okay.
to.
In general, the way these work over here is when you accomplish a quest, you can pay the goods shown there, and the little arrow is you get the thing on the bottom of that. That's gonna be what happens. You gain a quest, but additionally, you solve the quest, and you're going to gain the the resource, the guile. Gain the value, is that what it says? Gain the core value of all your solved quests. So you're going to gain a guile as well.
Wait a second. You do this as well?
No, the core value being the that. You're gonna gain a
when
guile.
you solve quest?
Yes, it depends. So the ability solve will not always do so, but your core character says solve
That's right.
and
That's
gain the
right.
value.
That's right.
There are other cards that will let you solve that will not gain the value.
I missed this part. Correct.
Okay, so you gain the guile,
Mm-hmm.
and you're done with your turn.
I am.
No take backsies. Excellent. On my turn, I'm going to go ahead and take a 3-action turn. I'm going to activate this over here to take Bravestone, putting it down over here. I'm then going to go ahead and
Flip.
I'm going to flip a new card. That seems reasonable. I'm going to move down to over here, where I'm going to take a green meeple, please. Can I get a green meeple? And then lastly, I'm going to play a card, and I think I'm going to, oh, is this considered an active card? Interesting.
This is active, yes.
Interesting, interesting. Oh, that's also interesting. So many interesting things to do right now. That is interesting. Okay, give me a second here to think through all the things I want to do on my turn and
Try to
life
get
in
your story
general.
straight.
Get my story straight. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to play this card over here with a blue meeple on top of it to gain a guile, and then to also go ahead and gain a face-up item, which I will take Arcane Blade, putting that into my area over here, and then replacing it with a new card. And that's my move, gather, play.
I really don't like what you did.
Do you want that card? What do you want?
No. I want a heart on the board.
A heart?
Yes.
Like, okay.
Yes.
Oh, you want more hearts. Okay, gotcha.
Yes. So since I have to move this, I will move and I will play, I guess. I want to pick up something, so we will do it this way. We'll go move.
Okay.
We will go here.
You cannot move through a face-down location.
Fair point.
Unless you have items that let you do so. There are items that let you do so.
Uh,
Yeah, there's lots of items in the game. You don't see a lot of them game to game.
okay, so we'll move on to... This lets you do what?
That lets you take any of the face-up cards, which all have hearts. Online, they don't.
I can't see it from the glare. What does this say?
Upgrade, so that's going to give you an upgrade action where you can then place an item into play permanently, and also you can, if you have 2 meteors, you can then gain a strength per upgrade.
Okay, in the top right corner one says?
Top right corner over there.
Yeah.
That one's going to be gain any adjacent card when you play it, and whenever you gain an item or meteorite, you also gain its core value. Items in general are a little different. Items are going to give you an ongoing ability while it's in play, but then additionally, once you permanently craft them, they give you an ongoing ability forever.
Well, because
Exactly.
because we don't really like what's going on here,
Because of the wonderful things he
I
does.
will end up just refreshing and picking up all my cards.
Yeah, that's kind of what I did last turn. Max, to you.
Okay, I need some cards, I guess. Or meeples.
I need
no,
meeples.
I need cards. So I will move, and I will move. Where do I want to go? Only upgrades. Okay, meteorite.
I will remember you.
Let's go. Let's discover something, I guess.
Discover.
One, two. I'll take this.
Okay,
Okay.
map tile. Explain. Flip that over. Impact zone. Okay, that's going to be a, what was that again? That was a meteor location.
This is meteor location. Let's see what we got here.
Putting more corruption into play. Corruption that you have not seen us vanquish corruption yet.
Ooh,
You'll see all that.
we're
We got
actually
a
getting a
4.
second one.
So he drew a 4
We got
first,
a
which means
3.
we're going to put a 3 on top of the 4. So you have those items over here.
Okay, and now I'll gather 2 power.
Beautiful. Okay. To my turn. I think I'm going to make decisions that I regret, he says confidently. I have that. I have that. That means I want that. I think I'm going to gather. So I'm going to slide this up. I'm going to gather and move. So I'm going to gather a red meeple. Can I please have a red meeple? And then I'm going to move to the isolated settlement. And that's going to be my entire turn. Your turn, Akiva.
Okay, my turn. I am going to play this card. Oh, actually, I get to do all 3. So I
Yes.
will play this card, which then gives me a guile. I will then put the guile back down and get 3, 1, 2, 3 of those.
Power up.
Okay.
Yes, I will. That was play. I still get to move, and I still get to gather. So I will move. I will move, even though I don't really want to. I will move on to the new location.
This one?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna flip that over. We got a new location over here. We have the weird forest, which means you have another meteor location. Lots of meteor locations. We don't yet have an opportunity to boast. Boast is going to be the way that you effectively say I've achieved one of the game's goals. There's gonna be a whole track of goals over here, where if you have 4 quests, 4 meteors, 4 items, the 20 token, which will be in the very top row, 7 tokens in general corruption tokens gathered, 8 cards total that you control, and again, control does not include once you meld a card effectively, then 7 workers or 5 map tokens. When you've achieved one of those things and you go to the boast location and gather, you can then say, look at that, I'm going to take one of my stars and put it down. These stars are going to be worth anywhere between 5 to 10 points at the end of the game, depending on how many quests you've achieved, and also, they are an endgame trigger because once one of us has done 4 of those, well, we all finished the round and have one more turn.
And I gathered my purple meeple.
Purple meeple back. Okay, ooh, purple meeple's there. Great. To you, Max.
Okay, so gather and play. No. Let's move and play. Let's see some places. I can move 4, right?
Did I not take this? I don't think I did, but either way. No, I didn't definitely not take that. Okay.
Is that because it's a card you purchased?
No, I played 2 cards.
1, 2.
This card over here, I didn't get that
3.
extra corruption. No, I did. I did take it. I'm lying.
Not good.
3, and I will take the. What is this one?
Okay.
This is move.
Jetpack. Is that the one that lets you move through? You may move through face down locations without stopping. That's the card I told you about.
Right,
Yeah.
right. But I don't want it.
I like that. Oh, it's awesome, but I don't want it.
There again, I can.
All the cards are very, very cool as far as the vast variety of abilities at your disposal.
Okay, I like this one.
Okay, we're going to put a new card over here. It's going to be another quest, Akiva. Offer an arcane sacrifice. It's a purple. Discard a card to gain either its core value or 1 worker of the color shown on its card.
Now I need to play 1 card.
Oh, still your turn. Got it.
Can I see it?
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
I need to read it to
Enjoy.
understand it. Discard a card to gain either its core value. The core value is top left corner.
Yes.
Or 1 work of the color shown on the card. Okay, cool.
I think I'll play this card.
Okay.
And it will give me 1 guile. And I can put a yellow worker and give me 2 refresh.
Beautiful.
Nicely done.
To refresh. Oh, gotcha. Cool. Yeah.
And if I have some melded meteorite, it's gonna give me power as well.
This is our full refresh turn? Wow.
Yeah, but without
Cool.
me having
Yeah,
all these
yeah.
3 actions.
Okay. On my turn, I'm going to go ahead, and I had plans a second ago. I definitely did. I'm going to be gathering and play. So gather and play. I'm going to gather a yellow meeple. Can I have a yellow meeple, Akiva? And then I'm going to play this card, which now uses a yellow meeple. And this card's ability is going to give me 1 strength. And also, it gives me a gather ability. So I'm going to gather again. Can I have a blue meeple? And now, as long as this card is active, whenever I gather, I can pay a guile in order to take the ability underneath a vanquish token. Under vanquish token? No, vanquish. Oh, yeah, vanquish token.
Corruption.
Corruption token. That's the one. That's the one.
Okay.
Vanquish is how you get rid of them.
I'm going to play and move. So I'm going to play and move. So I'm going to play this card with the red meeple. I will take the number 15 up there.
Number
top
15,
right corner.
This, okay.
Yes, which I get with this card. I will also gain
We have a Rift
strength,
Mask in play.
and I will move 1 up.
Okay.
Wait 1 second. Where would the 15 be?
The 15 is likely going to be, let's see, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. It's going to be in the top rows.
I would like to go up further.
Okay. I'm going to give you that. I'm going to flip this over, and you got a 15. Look
Nice.
at that.
I'm on the
Can we
15.
go ahead and grab the
That's funny.
Yeah, beautiful. You also, that ability over there is going to be gaining 2 points, which is a wonderful location. We got a 3. We have a 4. We need 1 more token. We have a
Holy cow.
4. Okay, that's going to be
That's
a
a lot of
location over here. There we go. Okay.
There's that one.
Yep. Okay. You do have to hit them top down. I just like to see what's going on.
And when you hit them, you get points for having those in your
You will get 2 points for each corruption token you have at the end of the game, and also having 7 corruption tokens is going to be a trigger for you know, one of the stars. Is that your turn?
That was my turn.
Max, to you.
Okay, I will move and gather. So I'll go back over here. 1, 2, 3.
Okay.
I'll gather 2 power.
Beautiful.
I'm done.
Okay, on my turn, I'm going to move and gather as well. So I'm going to move over here. I'm going to gather, gaining those 2 guile. And then over here, I'm going to spend a guile to be able to do what's underneath the corruption token, which means this is now going to go into my permanent items. So now that's a permanently crafted item instead. And now whenever I gather, permanently, I can pay 1 to be able to do that.
Perfect.
Okay, and that's your turn, Akiva. AP.
Okay, I will play this card, which will give me a guile. Oh, sorry, I probably should show what I'm doing. It's going to be a play and gather. I will put a yellow person on it. Because I did that, I get to pull back one of my other cards, to which I will rescue it. Yes,
That's the word.
And I will rescue this guy. Rescue this guy.
Okay.
And I get 2 points if I'm gathering in that zone.
Which zone?
Yes,
Yes.
correct. And mine needs points.
No, these are 3s. Where are the singles? These are the singles. Okay.
Alright. I will play and gather. So I'll gather first. I'll get 2 power.
Okay.
1, 2. And now I will play vanquish this guy. So I'll get another power here. I'll place a green worker, and I can vanquish as much as I can, right? If I clear.
Yeah, I believe so.
So I will vanquish this one first.
Okay.
For 3.
1,
Leaves me
2,
with
3. Yeah,
1.
perfect. Goes to your board.
This one with 4 keeps me with 4.
Perfect. And are you using the vanquish ability of your card?
Correct.
That means you can inherently go ahead and also do the
Mentor.
yes, you can do the ability. When you vanquish, some cards will let you vanquish and that's it. But for your main starting card will let you vanquish and then do the ability.
And this card, if I meld it as meteorite, I'll just put them like this. It gives me a coin per player, so 3 coins.
Okay.
And as far as I remember right, every time you meld a meteorite, you gain all of them
Yes.
again. You trigger.
Keep escalating them.
Yes, which is very powerful.
Okay. I had abilities. I had things in mind. Is what I meant to say, not abilities.
So
I'm going to go ahead and do the following. I'm going to start with... Okay, so I'm going to do a gather play, I guess? I don't want to do a gather play. I could do... Give me a second here. I had something in mind a second ago. Fine, I'm going to do a gather play. So I'm going to do a gather play over here. So I'm going to go ahead and gather and play. I will activate this ability because I'm gathering. So I'm going to gain 2. Then I'm going to spend 1 to be able to, again, meld an item. So I'm going to take this item over here. And whenever you gain multiple corruption in a single vanquish, gain $1 for each. So I'm melding that item as well. So I'm now up to 2 items melded. Then I'm going to go ahead and play. And I'm going to play this card along with a blue meeple to be able to gain 1 strength. And also activate the ability of any other active card, which is this card over here, gain a face-up item. And so I'm going to gain 1 of these items on the table, and I have not decided exactly which one it is. Once a turn, if you gain an item, whenever you gain at least 2 during your turn, whenever you gain a card to your active row, you can place a work on it to activate its ability. Ooh, I do like that. I'm going to take the Dark Prophet Staff, I believe. I'm going to take the Dark Prophet Staff and have that in play, and that's going to be your turn, Akiva. That's actually, by the way, that's going to go into my row. I apologize for those who caught me cheating like that. Okay.
Shame. Okay, I'm going to play this card.
Yeah.
And because I play this card, I'm going to use it with this meeple. So
Beautiful.
I get 1 strength over there. I will be doing a play and a move. Because I'm playing it, and I'm doing this, I'm actually burning this card in... Not burning it, I'm solving this card. Right, because I'm on the 15.
Yeah.
This goes up here. I go down 3 strength. 1, 2, 3. But because I do that, I also get a card and a 1 token.
Which one? Where?
I just solved this.
Yes, so you're gonna get, if you solve that, so you have to pay 3 strength to solve it.
did.
You get a card and a point, and then if you use the solve ability of your leader,
Yep.
then you're also going to get a guile as well.
Okay, so the guile goes up. And I still have to move, but because I did that, I get a card. Pass me a card, please. And I took the point already.
Okay.
Okay. And I will move into an adjacent area, top left.
Sounds good. Top left over here. Okay. There you go. And it's your turn. It's Max's turn.
And this
Oh wait, Max, we need the
is-
bag. I'll take care of the bag.
Ooh.
Okay, that's going to be a boast location. Once we uncover that, you can start boasting and showing, look at all these wonderful things I've done that I want to tell the whole world about. We have a 4 and a 5.
Ooh.
Okay.
For me, it's simple. I'll move and gather.
Beautiful.
1, 2, 3,
Okay.
and I'll take. Oh, sorry, Alex.
You're all good. All good.
I'll take this card and I'll place it here.
You drive off the Marauders. Discard a card to gain 2. Interesting. Okay. Is it my turn, sir? There's so much stuff I want to do right now. Are you done?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'm going to go ahead and go. So I'm going to do a move and gather. I'm going to move to this location over here. That's going to let me take a face-up card over here. So I'm going to take that. Then I'm going to, because I gathered, I'm going to pay 1 guile to immediately be able to do that ability. So I'm immediately going to play this meteor right off the bat. And this meteor is gained $1 per upgrade, of which I have 2 upgrades. So can I have $2, please? And that's my turn.
Well, I know you wanted $2, but...
I'll see you $2 and I'll raise you.
Here you go.
$2.
Okay, I'm going to move and gather. I'm going to move from up there all the way down to the guile. Yeah,
Here?
and I'm going to gather 2 guile.
1, 2, 3.
Beautiful.
Me?
Yes, I believe.
Okay, so I'll move. I'll move over here. Or no, I will move 1, 2, 3 over here,
Okay.
and I will play this card. I'll gain 1 guile. I'll place a red worker, and now I can solve.
Okay.
And I'll solve this card because I'm on 10.
Yep.
It's 1, 2, and it's gonna give me 1 red worker.
Okay. Red worker to Max.
Thank you.
Is that your turn?
It is.
I'm not thrilled with that. Because I have things that I want to do. And I don't like one bit what's happening here. But if I did that... How many people do I have? I have 1, 2. I don't have that. I don't have that. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't have that either. I have enough overall workers. I don't have that either. I kind of want to clear a lot of cards, but I cannot do what I want. I could gather and play. Ooh, I could gather and play. No, I don't think so. Okay. I could do that. I could do that. I think I'm going to refresh. I'm going to simply refresh and pull back all my stuff. Your turn, AP.
Okay, I am going to move and play. And I'm going to move down to here. Because I really need...
Over here?
Yeah.
Yep.
One.
And not a mid-max turn there, but I get one over here, and that's my turn.
Okay.
Okay, I will move and gather. I'll go over here and I will gather blue guy. Thank you.
Okay. I will remember you. Alright, I think I'm going to wander. I'm going to go wandering. I need to do that first. Okay. Yeah, I don't like it. I don't like it. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and move, gather, and play. So I'm going to move over here, at which point... Oh my gosh, so many things. I'm going to move over there. Then I'm going to play... I guess I'll gather a purple meeple. Can I have a purple meeple?
Yep.
Okay. I'm going to go ahead and play a card. I'm going to play my main card over here where I can vanquish. So this card is going to let me vanquish with a red meeple on top of it, activate an adjacent face of a card's location, or vanquish, and then do the ability. So I'm going to vanquish both of these. My ability is when I vanquish, I reduce the cost of the first corruption of each color by 1. So I only pay 1 for those. Speaking of which, I also get 1 for that. So I only pay 2 for those, not 1. Going down to 1, I take both these off. And then I could also, as a result, meld a meteor. So I'm going to go ahead and meld the second meteor over here, which is going to give me nothing for the actual meteor itself. It's going to give me 1 point per item I have, so $2 more, and then $1 for every level 4 corruption, which I have none. So I'm literally just doing this to accelerate the end game. It doesn't actually help me as much, but it might put pressure on all of you.
This is a 3.
I
so
will give
me
you
back
1 change. And that's my turn. I played, I moved, I gathered. Yep.
I'm refreshing.
Refresh indeed. Thank you, sir. Okay. To you, Max.
Oh, I should probably pick
Oh,
up
you're
everything.
refreshing, sorry, I didn't hear that.
I should probably pick up
I
everything.
need cards badly. This sign is an adjacent face of card.
Yes.
Okay, so let's position ourselves. I'll move and play.
Okay.
Nicely done, by the way.
Well,
Your move.
oh, thank you. I have a lot of things I'm doing, but I'm actually... Some of my stuff are coming together very nicely, some not so much.
3. Can I go over there?
Okay.
4, because my ability is
Oh.
go 4.
Oh, fun. Okay, cool. I'm going to go ahead and flip this over, and you have Crater Rim. Okay. Forget the bag. That's going to let you refresh all the cards and also sweep and then do a refresh.
3
3.
and 5.
5. Okay.
Now I moved and now I can play. So I'll play this guy. It will give me 1 guile. Blue worker. You're just gonna give me any adjacent card. I want to go with this guy.
I hate you a little bit.
And now whenever you gain an item or meteorite, also gain its core value.
Okay. I can work with that. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and we'll do stuff. I'm going to move and play, I believe. So I'm going to move and play. I'm going to cover gather. That makes sense. Or alternatively... Oh, that's annoying. Yeah, I'm going to move and play. Okay, so I'm going to move to this location over here. And I'm going to play a card over here with a purple meeple on top of it, which will let me gain a card. And once per turn, if you gain a card to active row, you may place a work on it to activate its ability. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to gain this card to my active row because of the ability of this, and then I'm going to place a worker onto it to be able to rescue another card, pulling back this card to my hand, and because it had a worker on it, I go up 1 and 1, and because I played this card, I go up 1. There we go.
Nice. Put
That's
a new
my
card
turn.
out.
New card out. That's going to be a exosuit. Rescue a card, and once per turn, if you rescue another card, either gain its core value or activate its ability. I've used that card with devastating effect to a fun little rescue combo that was a lot of fun.
Likewise. Okay, I'm going to do all 3 options. I will start off by gathering a red meeple. I will move. I don't want to move here, but I will move here.
I don't want to move. If
I
you
will
sing
move.
so, dun, 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 dun.
1, 2, 3.
Cause my heart can't take it anymore.
And we got a... I actually don't know what that means. Play 1 card from your hand, gain its core value, you may place a worker.
Okay, 4 and 3.
Okay. 3 is on top. I will play... this card.
Okay.
Which will... When I play it with a meeple, I trade in 1 guile. I get a guile, but I'll go put it back down, and I gain 3 strength.
Okay.
Yep, that's my turn.
G-Max.
I'll move and gather. I will go 1, 2, 3. Yep. Over here.
Okay.
And I will gather blue worker.
Blue worker to Max.
Yep.
Thank you.
I'm going to play and gather. So I'm going to start with a... I think I'm starting with a gather. Yeah, I'm going to start with a gather. Oh, no. Hold on a second. I need to think this through. No. None of it's good. None of it's good. Play and gather. Fine. You know what? We're going to go ahead and do that. I don't know what I'm doing right now. Once per turn, if you gain a card to active row, you may place a work on it to activate its ability. So if I'm playing and gathering... I apologize. Give me 1 second.
Do your thing.
Okay. Fine. I'm going to play and gather. So what I'm going to do is go over here. I'm going to play this card over here, which is going to give me a blue meeple on it. Gain a face-up item or solve. It's also going to give me that 1 over there. And so I gain a face-up item. I'll go ahead and take a recon drone. I think I don't love it, but I'm going to take recon drone. Yep. Okay. And then I'm going to go ahead and follow that up with, oh, recon drone goes to my board over here. I get to immediately activate it. Ooh, that's not good. That's not good. I didn't plan that, but I'm going to stick with it.
I think my
I'm going to immediately activate it, which means I'm going to be able to move. And so I said I'm moving, and I said I'm playing and gathering, so I haven't yet gathered. So as part of this card, I'm doing a move. And whenever you move, you may first either peek at a location or gain 1. So I'm going to gain 1. I will move to 1, 2, 3, and then I'm going to gather. And when I gather, I'm going to gain 2, 1, 2, and then pay 1 to be able to meld an item. And I will go ahead and meld this item permanently to my tableau. Okay, your turn, AP.
His melding ability is very, very, very scary. Okay, we will move and play. And what we will do is we will move to here.
Oh, I apologize. One thing I did last turn, whenever I gain multiple corruption, I'm supposed to gain $1 for each. So when I gain both of these, I'm supposed to gain $1 for each. Thank you.
We're a very trusting bank.
Yeah, very, very
Move
trusting.
and play. So we move 1. We want to play this card, which gives me a strength, and I'm going to play it with a red meatball on it. So whenever I vanquish, first gain the core value of all adjacent face-up cards.
Oh, wow. Okay, so are you vanquishing?
No.
Oh, you could vanquish when you play this.
Yeah?
It has a vanquish on top.
Oh, I didn't see that.
So that's going to be
even better.
Yeah, whenever you play items, you get an immediate ability and you get a side ability.
Okay, so, ooh, so that was counterproductive. Because I don't max it out because I'll get only 2 more because it happens immediately.
Wait, why do you need max out what?
Meaning, because it happens before, it will only max out to 10. That's fine. I'm happy to do that.
I'm not fully following, but sure.
Because whenever you vanquish, first gain it. So you first gain the ability of all the cards around you. So I only go up 2 more.
It doesn't say. Oh, first gain. Oh, gotcha. Okay,
so now, but I'll still take both of those because this will go down to 0, and this will go down by 3.
Yeah, it's still worth it.
And because I did that, these both come off over here.
Yes.
And because I did that, now I get this for free.
Oh, so you only do that when your core leader is going to say when you vanquish to activate. This is a vanquish, but without an activation.
Okay.
You can still use it to gather in the future.
Right.
Okay. Are you done, son?
I am done.
I'll reset.
That's what's important about reading your cards.
Reset, reset, reset. Okay. I think I want to continue to do what I've been doing this whole time, which is just be super annoying. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and do the same thing. I'm going to gather and move. So gather and move. I'm going to gather here, going up 1, 2. I'm going to pay 1 to be able to meld a card, which means this is officially now completely melded. I now have 4 items in play, 4 of my items, and I cannot have any more. Those are going to be my 4 items. Then I'm going to move, and I'm going to go 1, 2, 3 over here, and now it's to you, sir.
Ooh. Not what I really wanted you to do.
I respect that. I also don't know.
Okay.
Oh, whenever I move, I can gain a strength. So the items are going to be part of your tableau. So now I have 4 items that I have 4 different abilities that are always active. Whenever I gain multiple vanquishes, whenever I gain multiple corruption, I gain $1 for each. Whenever I gather, I can pay to be able to do the underneath ability. Whenever I move, I get a strength. And once per turn, when I gain a card, I can immediately activate it.
I am going to play and gather. So this is a gather ability, right?
Yes. Which one?
The right-hand
This?
side. No.
This is a build an item.
So but in order to activate it, yes.
It's a gather. Yes, it's a gather.
So then I can gather this one
yes,
and build it onto
you
this
can
thing.
gather whenever you do a meteor or item or quest. It can always be from your play area or from your hand.
So because I'm doing this, this comes off of here. This goes in here. I don't understand how the end game points is. Is there that is my end game points?
It's gonna be worth 4 points of the game, and this ability is permanently in play.
Whenever you vanquish for
Yeah, so you now have that ability permanently in play, not just until you refresh.
that is very cool. And now I still get to play a card, and I will play this card,
Okay.
which with a red meeple on top, which will give me 1 strength. And because I did that, I will pick up this over here.
Beautiful. Enjoy. Using good health. And we have quest number 20 in play. Close the vortex. If your location's top corruption is valued 3, 4, 5, return it to the bag. Ooh. Oh, wow. Wait, when is the location's top corruption not a 3, 4, 5?
2?
There's no 2s.
No 2s.
A 20?
The 20.
Oh,
Okay,
the 20. Okay. I was about to call out Jamie Stegmaier for like messing this up.
Meaning you can always return whatever you want to the bag. You
Except
don't get
for
the
the-
end game points. for
Yes,
it.
correct.
Okay, I'll do all 3, I guess. So I'll move first. 1,
Okay.
2. I will gather a green worker.
Okay.
Okay, can I get a green
Yeah, certainly.
guy?
I'm trying to think if I actually took my strength when I
You
did
see,
that
that's
play.
the thing I'm not sure, right? Go ahead and take it if you're not
no,
sure.
that's fine. I'm already max. Not max. I'm like doing
Close
quite
to
well.
max.
And I will play a card, and I'll play Gunta, which will give me 1 guile.
Okay.
I'll place a red worker, and I will solve this number 4 because I'm at the 4 location.
That seems reasonable.
That's the way to do it.
And
You're about to solve your 3rd quest. If you're solving, don't forget, if you're solving with your person, you get all the effects of your quests. Not the effects, you get all the core values.
I forgot to do it
So
last
do it.
time.
So do it. Do it. We're very friendly here. We believe in not take backsies so much as like if you got something, you got something.
And that gives me one of the face
One
up.
face-up item, which there's basically 4 face-up items to choose from.
Once per turn, if you solve.
Either gain its core value or activate its ability.
Too late for me, I'm solved a lot.
Yep, we have over here the jetpacks, the moving through locations. The fusion link's going to be gain a strength, and whenever you gain at least 2 strength, you also gain a guile. This is going to be rescue, and if you once per turn, if you rescue another card, either gain its core value or activate its ability.
Can I have this one over there?
Fusion link is a cool card. Okay,
It goes over here.
we have a meteor. This meteor is going to be gain $1 per red card you control, maximum 3.
Whoop, whoop, whoop. It's for this 3.
Yeah. Okay. That seems reasonable. Reasonable. Rescue cards. I don't know if I want to rescue a card. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna do a bit of a sequence here. Ready for a bit of a sequence?
Yes.
I'm going to gather and play, which means a lot of things are going to happen because I'm going to start with a gather where I'm going to get a card. I'm going to get this card, the exosuit, I'm going to place it in play. Now, once per turn, I can also, when I gain a card, I can immediately do it. So I'm placing this on its ability, which lets me rescue a card. So I'm going to, wait, once per turn? No, I'm going to rescue this card, but once per turn, when you rescue another card, you gain its core value or activate its ability. So I'm going to go ahead and activate, so I'm going to, activate its ability, which is rescue another card, and if there's a work on it, gain a thing and a thing. So I'm going to go ahead and rescue this card, and that's going to let me gain a 1 and a 1. So that's the first thingy. Then I'm going to pay a guile to be able to boast, because it's underneath there. And so when I boast, I'm boasting that I have 4 items, so I'm going to put that into play. That was all my my gather. I still haven't done my play, but now I'm going to do my play over here.
Get a new card out.
We should get a new card out, that's correct. Okay, so we're going to put that, boast if every opponent is south. Then I'm going to go ahead and boast, so I'm going to I'm going to play this Volton over here, where I put down a card. It's going to let me vanquish, so I'm going to vanquish these. That's going to cost me 4 and 3 because of my ability, so I go down 1, 2, 3, and 4, and then 1, 2, 3 on that. I also gain 1 and 1, because I have a star now, so I gain 1 and 1 on those by playing that. And that's going to let me take these off, and because I rescue 2, I get $1 for each. Can I get here, if you want to give me a 5, I'll give it a 3 back there. Thank you. And then because I vanquished the card, I get to automatically boast, and I'm going to boast that I have 7 workers. So I'm going to be able to put another star down over there. And I think that is my turn.
Ouch.
I told you it was a happening turn.
Well, in that case, because I'm cool also, I am going to move and gather, and I have really nothing to do here. You know what, we'll do move and play. We'll do move and play. So we're going to go move and play. We're going to go up here.
Okay.
We're going to flip that. We're going to see what comes out.
Okay. Location 19. It's another boast location. We got a 4. We need some more. We got a 3. We need one more. And we have a 3.
Okay. I will vanquish. Or not.
I believe
I
you
can't
can
vanquish
fly.
because I need more of that.
I believe you can vanquish.
I
Yeah,
believe
I can't
you
vanquish.
can vanquish
But
the
instead of
sky.
vanquishing, we're going to put this down. And because we put this down, we're going to place a yellow meatball in it, and we get to draw back one of my other cards. So this goes up. We will draw back this card.
Okay.
Go.
Okay. Whose turn is it?
Mine. So I will move. Move and gather. No.
When you boast, you
and
can only do
play.
one boast at a time?
When you boast, you can only do one. Yes.
So I will do this thing. I'll go 1, 2, 3. Right?
Okay.
Now I can play a card. So I will play this card. It will give me 1 guile. I can put the blue guy over here. So it will give me to get any adjacent card.
Yes.
I'll get this
No!
meteorite.
I wanted the meteorite.
And
That's a quest
whenever
location
you
3.
gain an item or meteorite, also gain its core value. So I'm getting 1 power, right?
Yes, you are.
That was me.
Okay. Do you have a meteorite melted?
Yes.
So you gain 2 power. The core value is any of whatever you would have.
I didn't see this.
Yeah.
Thank you, sir.
No problem. My turn. I think I'm moving and playing. I think. I'm 90% sure. Let's go ahead and do this. Okay, so I'm going to move and play. So when I move, my ability says I get to gain a strength or look at a face-down location. I'm going to gain a strength. I'm heading over here, and then I'm going to play, and I'm going to play this card over here, which says activate the ability of any other card. So I'm going to place a blue worker on that. I'm going to gain a strength, and then the blue worker activates the ability of any other card. So I'm going to activate this ability, which says I can rescue this, and once per turn when I rescue, I get its core value. So I'm going to rescue this back to my hand, and then I'm going to get its core value, which is all 3, because I'm currently have 2 stars. So I get 1, 1, and 1. And that was my move and play, and I'm done.
Okay, my turn. I actually like my move on this one. It's going to be a play and gather.
I like your move too.
Yeah, thank you. So this is a play and gather. I get 1 strength. I'm playing this with a red. It's a vanquish.
Okay.
Because I vanquish, I immediately get this and this.
Ooh,
1,
both?
2. Because of this.
Oh,
Whenever
wow.
you vanquish, first gain the core value of all adjacent face-up cards.
But then you can discard 3 cards. Oh,
I don't
so
need it. I don't care about that.
Gotcha.
Normally, yes, I'm not
Okay.
maxing out that, but this lets me vanquish.
Okay.
Then I'm getting rid of the 3.
Okay.
I'm getting rid of the 7.
Okay.
I get all of those.
Nice.
You
And
can
I can gather the star.
Did you vanquish? Who do you vanquish with?
I vanquished with this, but I did play and gather.
Okay, so you can gather. Yes, you could. You
Gathering
can,
the star.
Well, you can actually gather the entire thing. There's no slash, so you can do all of them. You can sweep, gain an adjacent card, and then get the star. If that works for you.
Well, either way, I might as well first do.
Go
Yay!
ahead. Go ahead.
Okay, so I get 1 star. I might as well do this one because it doesn't
Okay.
make a difference. And then I will gather one of the adjacent. I think I will sweep.
Okay. Sweep.
I want to see what this one says. I can't see what this is. It's only these 2, by the way.
Sure. That one. No, that sweep the whole board.
The whole board?
Oh, interesting.
Draw
What-
2
you can
cards
sweep
and keep
whatever
it.
you want.
Oh, is that how it works?
Sweep any number of face-up cards to the sweeping pile.
Wow.
And this, wait, so, oh, but you can only sweep from the adjacents, is that what it's saying?
No, any face-up.
What does this part mean?
That means gain
This
1
card-
benefit from an adjacent
Oh, so you gain the
location.
benefit. So you get the benefit. You don't get the card.
When you say benefit, what's that mean? The top, like the guile and the...
No, the
The
bottom.
ability.
The ability.
Okay. Draw 2 cards, and this is gain 1. So
Yeah.
I guess I will...
So you can sweep any cards you want, and then you can gain the benefit of a face-up card.
Okay, I'll draw 2 cards and gain 1.
Okay, so you're going... And are you sweeping anything?
Yeah.
Okay. There you go.
Okay. Gain 1 face up a yellow card here. What's a yellow card?
Yellow card is a card that uses a yellow meeple.
Ah.
Is that your turn?
And per yellow card you control, gain an exposed benefit from opposing location. What's an exposed benefit?
An exposed benefit from an opponent's location. Exposed just means something that's not covered. So, for example, you can say, hey, look, I want to get the benefit that you're on. I want to get 2 points.
Oh, that's what
Yeah.
I mean. And yellow cards are anything which is activated by yellow.
Yellow meeple.
Gain 1 face up yellow card to your hand. Gain... What does this mean?
Again, if you have 2 meteorites melded, then you can also gain a strength per yellow card you control.
I will take this one.
Cool.
You can put that down. Because I did
Do we have a
that,
discard pile?
Not yet.
Not yet. Start a discard pile.
I get a extra guile for doing that.
Excellent. Take your guile. Max
did.
to you.
I will play and gather.
Okay.
So I'll play first. I'll play this guy. It will give me 1 power. And now I will vanquish. So it's 7 there, right?
Yes.
So I have exactly 7. I will vanquish both of them.
Beautiful.
Nicely done.
And because I vanquish with that, I can use the ability over
Yes,
there.
you can.
And this one goes, by the way, over here. And now, what is this abilities I have? Whenever you gain an item, okay. And I will slide this one over here.
Okay. It's my turn.
And now it's gonna be gather.
You gathering? Go
Yeah.
for it.
I think I will slide this one over here as well.
Okay. So you got 2 items in play.
But I don't, like, when I upgrade, I don't get this thing. The
Correct.
top one.
Correct. Just the ongoing ability, not the rest.
Correct.
Okay. On my turn, I will do stuff. Definitely do stuff. I'm gonna go ahead and play. I'm gonna play Volton. So I'm gonna do play and gather. I guess I could do play and gather. Well, if I want, I have to. If I want to play, I'm gonna play and gather. So I'm gonna go ahead and play and gather. I'm gonna do Volton over here. Activate an adjacent. So first, I'm gonna get those over here. So I'm gonna get 1 and then 1, 2, and then I'm going to activate with a red meeple. And I'm going to vanquish this location over here. And because it costs me 1 less, I'm going to pay 1, 2, 3, and then 6 for this, going from 8 down to 2. Getting all of these off the board and get 3 money. Correct. Okay. And then I'm going to gather, where I'm going to get another 2 money. So if you just want to give me a 5 instead.
Not really,
Okay.
but okay.
And that's my turn. Let's play and gather, and that's all I'm doing. And I could meld a meteorite, but I'm not going to.
I'm going to do move and play.
Okay.
I'm going to move to here. I am going to play this person, but because I have a star, let me actually put this on there. Because I have a star, I get 2 strength, and I get to pick up a face-up card, and I'll take that one, and we can put a new one out.
We have a meteorite. It's going to be gain $1 per adjacent location.
Okay.
Okay.
So I will
Remember you.
move
That
and
seems
gather.
very powerful.
What do you mean?
Gain $1 from adjacent location?
The maximum is 3.
1, 2.
That's what it is.
It's either 2 or 3, depending where you're on the board.
I misunderstood that.
So I will gather a card.
Okay.
Can I get this?
Meteorite,
I
do you
thought
want
it was
that?
per
Alright.
adjacent location as this.
No, no.
And
Quest
I
number
will
1.
place my star. I have 7 workers. So I'll
Oh,
put it over
nice. Beautiful.
Yeah, right. We're all hanging out together.
Okay. I am going to, I think I'm going to move and gather. I hate doing this over here, but I'm going to move and gather. I'm going to gain a strength because I'm moving. I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, and then I'm going to gather. So I'm going to take 2 cards, select 1, and then Akiva, it's going to be your turn.
Okay.
I'm going to head and discard this one, and that's going to, oh, and I can activate this. So I'm going to, give me a second, because I am placing a card in play. I get to activate it. It's going to be with a yellow worker. Place a worker on an active card to activate its ability. It doesn't help me at all. Never mind. I already have workers on my cards.
I forgot this
Okay.
ability. Whenever you get an item or meteorite, also gain its core value.
Do it. Do it.
I got
But Akiva, you can go.
this one.
Okay. I will play and gather.
Okay.
I'm going to play this card, which is with a purple meeple. First, I get a guile.
Meeple back, meeple back.
Because I did that, I draw 2 cards, and I get to pick one of the 2.
Okay.
I also get to take one. 1 second. Let's see what we have here.
I think I'm gonna put the worker down. Yep. No max 3. No, it's okay. Okay.
Activate the ability of any face-up item among locations. What does that
Amongst the locations, any face-up item.
mean? What does that mean?
So this would be a face-up item, and that would be a face-up item.
And you get what ability? The wording?
The warding, yeah. The warding part. So that part, the specific part above the text, not to the left, not to the right.
Oh, okay. So I'll put
The
this
right
one
is
down.
the ongoing ability. They activate differently.
Okay, and I also will gather, because I'm gathering, I'll get one of these.
Okay.
I can't really see what these are. This is whenever you move, you may move through face. I don't really care about that one. If you're looking in top corruption is value 3, 4, 5, return to the bag. Boast if every opponent is south of you. I'll take this one.
Okay.
And let's put in a new one.
We have Mid
I just realized?
It's a new item. Yes, sir.
I might have been cheating.
How so?
Well, I actually didn't cheat because these should all just go down here.
Whenever you get cards, they don't go into your hand. Yes.
Yes.
That is correct. Max, to you.
I'll refresh.
Refresh turn.
No, so I totally cheated because this is I just picked this up. So I'm going to refresh, and this goes back. So I was
Okay.
wrong. Here, let's put these back.
Okay. Is it my
So really,
turn?
this one was over there. Are we doing that or not?
What? Do what?
Because I realized this should have gone over here.
Do
not
what
to
you
my
need to
hand.
do. Do what you need to do. We'll just put that back in the middle of the deck.
This
Okay.
goes over here. And these will be a refresh rather than doing anything else. And this goes down 1 guile.
Okay. My
Yep.
turn. I'm going to go ahead and move and gather. I'm going to move and play. So I'm going to move and play. I'm going to go 1, 2, 3 because I moved. I go up a strength. And then because I'm playing, I'm going to go ahead and play Vesna over here. Vesna is going to allow me to have, I'm going to place a blue worker on her. She's going to give me 2 guile, 1, 2, and 1 strength. That's going to be 1. And she's going to gain a face-up item or solve. And I'm going to gain a face-up item. And the face-up item that I'm going to gain,
go
this
back
can
in the
go
pile.
back to the pile. I'm going to go there. The face-up item I'm going to gain will be a, I don't know if I love any of them that much, so I'll just grab a jetpack over here, because why not? Okay, cool. I'm going to grab a jetpack. Oh, ooh. 1 second. The jetpack's going to go, it goes in here, but I'm not going to activate it. I could activate it, but I'm not going to. My pile's a little messy, trying to keep 3 people's piles of cards. This is my lane of cards down here. Not Max's lane of cards. Max's cards are over here.
It's my turn.
It's your
already?
turn.
Man.
Turns move fast in this game.
You know what? I hear what you're saying. We are going to start off with a vanquish.
Vanquish.
Because we get to do everything, and we're going to do a vanquish because we can. We start off with a vanquish. Because we do a vanquish, you get a guile, guile, and guile. So
Okay.
1, 2, 3. We don't want to do that.
Okay, seems reasonable.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out what to do. Sorry, guys.
It's all good.
We will... If everybody is south of you. Man,
We're not all south of you.
no. Okay, we'll play this leader person. She gets 2, 1, 2. Use this one for this. We will take this card, and we will then move, and we will gather. So we will.
Okay.
We'll go up here. This is that, and we
What does it say there? 8 or...
8.
Okay. 3. Another 3. And 5. In this particular order.
Okay. There we go.
And that's my turn.
Okay, to you, Max.
Okay, a lot of things to do. So I will, I guess, move first. Where I want to move. I want to move.
When you count for your cards, does
Yes.
it count these as well?
It does not count cards you are already played. It doesn't count. It counts these as a played card. It does not count items, quests, or melted meteorites.
Okay.
Equipped items. upgraded items.
I'll go
That's me.
Oh, Miss Cozy. 1, 2.
Purple meeple, or meteorites.
Melt meteorites. So I will gather and melt this guy,
Okay.
and it will give me 6 coins, because here we'll gain 1 per player, and here it's a gain 1 per adjacent location.
Beautiful.
So I'll need 6 coins.
Okay, can you give the man 6 points?
Yes. Once again, with extreme
Reluctance. Reluctance, just noted. You're the banker.
Now I can play a card. So which one are we gonna play?
Who's like chilling out on number 15? You are.
I've been chilling there for a bit.
Yeah.
I mean, not a bit, like 1 turn.
yeah, like
I will
2.
play this.
And this turn I'm going to move off. No, it's been 1 turn. I just moved out at the end of my last turn. I was there a few turns back. I've been visiting. I've been traveling around the board. I'm incentivized to move a bit more because I get a strength every time I do. Makes it a drop easier.
I'll play this card.
Go for it, sir.
So it will give me 2.
Yes, I will.
1, 2. I'll drop the red worker on it, and let's say gain 1 face-up red card to your hand.
Go for it. There are no face-up red cards.
That's too bad. But if I have 2 meteorites, gain 1
Go for
guile
it.
per red card you control, and I control 2
What's
of
an
them.
upgrade?
Okay, upgrades are going to be these.
Mm.
Alright, it's my turn. I'm going to gather and move. So I'm going to gather from the location I'm at, which means I'm going to gain 2 points and meld a meteorite. Don't commit yet. I'm going to meld a meteorite. I'm going to meld this meteorite to my board over here. That's going to give me all 3 of my meteorites one at a time. So I'm going to gain $1 per upgrade. That's 4. So 4 plus 2 is 6. I get $1 per 4 value meteorite, max 3. So that's another 3. So I'm up to 9. And then I gain $1 per placed worker, which is 4, but max 3. So I go to 12. So can I have 12 points?
I don't really feel we have a chance.
And then I'm going to go ahead and move to this location over here. And that's my turn.
I'm just like being blatantly obvious here, you know.
I can give you if you have 12. Alright, never mind. Okay. Cool. 12 works. Your turn, AP.
Yeah. What we will do in this unusual circumstance where we desperately trying to figure out what to do is we will move and we will play.
Fight for the right
We're going to move and play. So we're going to move
party.
and play. And because we move there,
Okay.
actually we're not going to play. We're going to gather. Move and gather. And we're going to gather a card from one of these 3 adjacent locations. And I can't even see what these are.
There's a meteorites. It's going to be solve.
Solve is that. This is if your location is top. And it has to be one of the adjacent ones.
Yep.
Okay. We will take this one.
Okay. We have a new card coming out. It's another quest. Quest 7. Trap the zombies.
Go.
Max.
Okay, that's interesting. So what can we do? What we do?
What can we do with the drunken
So
sailor? What can we do with the drunken sailor? What can we do
We'll
with the drunken
definitely
sailor?
move,
Dun,
and
dun,
then
dun,
we'll
dun.
gather. So where's 7? Oh, it's over here. It's actually not bad. But where's the locations for the card acquiring?
When it says in your hand, this is included in your hand or no?
In your hand.
Your hand.
Hand. I got a
1,
hand.
2, 3,
Mm-hmm.
and I will take this card.
Okay. And this quest is gain $1 per map. Maximum 3. Gain a map control supply. Is that your turn, Max?
I'm done.
Okay. I believe I'm going to... I want to gather. So I have to gather and play. So I'm going to gather and play, which I can work with. So I'm going to play this card first. So I'm going to play this card over here with a... Oh, I don't have a red meeple. Huh. Well, that is what it is. I'm still going to do this because I have to. So I'm going to simply gain a that. Then I'm going to gather. So when I gather, I'm going to gain an item. So I'm going to gain the clue stone. Because I gain the clue stone, I can put a green meeple onto it, which lets me solve. Because I'm solving, I get to solve this quest over here, which is 16, which is what I'm on. So I pay 1, 2, 3, and I gain a yellow meeple and a coin. Can I have a yellow meeple and a coin? That's going to go into my solved quest zone. Then I also get to boast, because I'm not done yet. So first of all, I also gain 1 per solved quest, which is 1 then. And then I get to boast, and so I'm going to boast that I have 7 of these, and put down a star on the 7 and that's my turn.
Let's get a new card out, though.
Oh, that seems fair. It's identify members of a lost expedition. Quest item 19, which is Stormy Sea up there.
Yeah, we're going to go
I like how that's
actually...
thematic. Like you're going underwater by the Stormy Sea area. Makes sense.
We actually will move up here.
Okay.
And we will play a card, which is...
And Max, if I recall correctly, whoever triggers endgame gets the last turn, right? Yeah.
We'll play this card. This card is a guile, and I get to draw 2 cards and keep 1.
Perfect. Enjoy.
I have this feeling it's gonna happen next turn.
No, 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 no. There's not a reason I'm asking that.
You guys can go. I just have to pick one of these 2.
It's your turn, Max.
Hold another meteorite.
Okay, I will do gather and play. So I'll gather a card first. What is this?
When you do this, you get to build another one?
Yeah. It won't happen next turn. Soon, though.
Here.
And what is this one?
Put that one back in this card.
What can you do with a drunken sailor? What can you do with a drunken sailor?
I'll gather this card.
Okay.
And now I can play.
Yeah, because I still don't have the next star locked in.
I'll play this
It must be
card.
difficult for you.
It's very hard.
I'll play this card, and it will give me just 1, 2,
Perfect. 1, 2.
2, and gain core value of any of other cards you control. I'll gain another.
You activating it with Meeple? Activate it with Meeple?
That's correct. And that's it.
Okay. I'm going to move and gather. So I'm going to move over here, and then I'm going to gather, which means I'm going to, first I'm going to get a strength for moving, and then I'm going to gather, so I'm going to get 2, plus whatever happens after I melt this meteorite. So it's going to be all those again, plus 1 effectively. So it's going to be, one more time, it's going to be 4, plus 3, plus 3, plus 1. That's going to be a total of 11, plus my 2 is 13. Can I have, let me just give you some change, I'll give you 7 over here. Can I have a 20? Okay, thank you. And that's my turn.
Well, because we are just, hoping to do something, we're going to do a gather and a move, I think is what we're going to attempt to do here. Because I don't think it makes sense for us to really try to figure it out. Okay, so we're going to do we'll do a play. I actually don't know what it was, so I guess we have to do play and move. Gather and move.
Okay.
We will gather. We will activate the star, because I have more than enough cards. And this goes here. And we will move onto this spot over here.
On me. Okay, I will move.
Oh, I get to also take some activity here, and it says I get to wipe these.
Which ability? Where you gathered? Yes, yes, yes. You can wipe.
So I'm going to wipe both of these.
You can wipe any cards on the board.
Really? Let's wipe everything.
Okay.
For funsies.
We have control the possessed over here. We have greenstone We have Banish the Squatters, Chaos Grenade, and Repair a Damaged Mech.
Okay, I'll move and play. So it's 1, 2, 3.
Okay.
I'll play this card, which will give me. I don't have strengths, but I can get a guile, and I will solve because I'm at number 7. I can solve this quest.
Nice.
And I need to get down by 2, and it will give me a refresh action
Okay.
and 1 coin.
Okay.
And because I solved the quest, it will give me 3 strengths and 1 guile.
Beautiful. On my turn, I'm going to refresh, so I'm just taking everything back.
I will gather and play.
Gather and play where the watermelon goes. That's not the song you should know, but if it rhymes...
We'll do gather and move.
Okay.
Gather and play. Fine, we're going to try to vanquish, it looks like. Because this gives me 2 guile, which is still not enough. So we're not doing anything of the sort. I think we're just going to have to move. Sadly. You're still on that spot.
I've been moving back and forth onto it. I just happen to be keep returning. It's my hometown.
Right. There's no place like home.
There's no place
I
like
do
home.
understand that. I do understand that. So you know what? We're just gonna at this point we're just gonna sail around and see what's out there.
I mean, every map is worth. Oh, you should be the one. Every map is worth a point to you.
What does that mean?
Well, you can always trade in maps for guile, strength, or points. Did you
That's
forget
the
that
20
ability?
place.
Have you spent the whole game forgetting that ability? Yeah. Have you felt starved for resources ever?
Yeah, like the entire time. Oh man, that's really bad. Okay.
What he forgot?
He can trade in maps for strength, guile, or points.
What
So
is-
he really still got points.
I know, but what does this mean?
That is okay. So you get to activate one. I think it's one ability of any card adjacent to it.
Activate an adjacent
Oh no!
face-up card's
yeah,
ability.
yeah. So one of these, not a card, a spot on the board.
Yep.
Okay, so it was. I have move and play though, so we're gonna.
Wait, is it a card? No, what is it?
Activate an adjacent face-up cards.
It is an adjacent face of cards ability.
Face-up cards
Yeah.
ability. So like as many cards as adjacent.
How is it different than this then? What does that one do?
This one activates.
Gain 1 benefit from adjacent location.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we're doing that wrong. We've been doing that wrong.
No, and this one.
No,
is
but this
an
one
adjacent-
we've been doing wrong. We've been doing the face of card benefit.
Maybe a couple times.
That one is this symbol, which is the same as
Yeah.
this. We've been doing Stormy Sea slightly wrong. Someone
Yeah.
caught it a while ago.
It's okay.
We're having fun.
We all know I'm winning, so it's okay.
Who's does it right now?
I just went. I did a move
Max,
and
you.
play.
Okay, so right now
That's pretty
I'll
funny though.
move and gather. I'll move 1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay, I'm a little annoyed you do that, but it's okay.
I'll gather. I'll place my stars first. I have 4 quests completed.
Mm-hmm.
I can put it over there. And
Well, I'm curious which one he's going to win. I do think he's going to win, but
Mm-hmm.
I do like that. At least you have all 4 of your
Quests in play.
quests,
Yeah.
which is a nice multiplier. I'm here to provide moral support. You guys are doing great. Keep up the good work.
And gain 1 green card. Gain 1 per green card you control. How many green cards I control?
At least one? Just one.
I have a green card.
I used to have 1.
We both still do. You're a citizen?
Yeah.
I'm not a citizen yet. I renewed my green card. It was less paperwork. Did you renew your green card?
No. Oh man. Okay. No. After this video. After this video.
After this.
First another game, and then after that.
Yeah, that's true.
Priorities.
I do have. Yeah. Okay. Let me. What does this gear say?
Vanquish, and whenever you vanquish, flip a coin. If it's heads up, gain $2. I love that one.
Let's do it.
Okay. It's my turn. Gonna be okay. I'm gonna go over here, I guess. I don't know. I don't like this ability over here. I mean, I'm gonna go. So I'm moving, vanquishing. I'm gonna be moving, gathering, and playing. So I'm going to move over here. I'm going to gather, which means I could sweep cards, but I don't care to. I can take an actions, an adjacent locations ability, which I'll do in a second. But I'm going to boast, which is the primary thing, which means I'm triggering endgame because I do have 4 meteorites in play. So as far as taking an adjacent thingy, I guess taking a card makes the most sense. Are any cards particularly helpful right now?
You don't gain the adjacent thing. You gain the ability.
Just an ability. I'm saying.
Yeah.
Oh, but I could gain this one, which gets to get a card. So hence why I'm intrigued by the options.
That's what it means?
Yes, we're doing it wrong. But this means getting an adjacent location. We were doing cards. We screwed up on that. That's our bad.
Changes everything.
Changes everything. So I have options 20, 13, and 5. And 13 is 11. 13 is over here. So is 13 worth it? No, but 5 could be worth it. I'd have to get down here, which is not necessarily the best, but it's not necessarily the worst. I don't know if I care. I'll just take 20. Why not? Okay, I'm taking 20. Cool. I took a card. That was my turn.
Sure, like the one place I'm on.
I got to actually play it. I have to play. 1 second. I forgot. Time to play. So when I play, I'm going to go ahead and play... let's go ahead and move... I'm going to play this card over here with a green meeple onto it, which is going to let me move, and I'll move over here.
Annihilate.
Okay. And that's my turn.
That is his turn. So this is my
And
last
I gain
turn,
strength
right?
because I moved.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So it's my last turn, so I might as well move.
It's your second last... No, it's your last turn. Last turn.
So I might as well move at this point. Move and gather are my choices. So I will move. I will try to gather something to show off my extreme abilities. I don't really see anything I can do. So instead what I will do is, unfortunately, I will just do a fun... What happens if I just conquer this? Nothing.
I mean, that thing is going to immediately... Because assuming you vanquish it with a proper vanquish ability, you'll immediately not only get this, but you'll also be able to boast right away, which gives you a star.
Which...
Inherently, it's self-fulfilling, so to speak.
I know, but in order to do that, I have to trade all these guys in.
Which may not be worth it, because those are all worth points.
Nope, yeah. So instead of what actually might be worth is to go move and gather over here. At least I get this.
Go for it.
And I get 1 more point.
That's going to be a star boasting location.
Oh, because based off what was
It's
left.
the only... There's one boast location in this row, and it hadn't shown up yet.
It's 5 there.
A 4 and a...
And a 4.
4, 4, 4.
We did move and gather.
Wouldn't it be nice if we could move and gather and take our action turns?
We do have to play this again.
We should play it again.
Yeah, I want you guys to have an opportunity to win.
But first we have to play Last Light. I think I'll both enjoy Last Light.
It's very probable.
Totally different game. I'm curious in your opinion of the two. Like
I
comparing.
really like this game. I want to play this game again.
I like this
I
game
want
a
to
lot.
try a completely different thing called a strategy. And
This is your what? 4th play? 3rd play?
probably my 3rd or 4th play, yeah.
Your turn, Max.
Oh,
sorry.
Okay. My bad. My bad.
Right, I forgot there's a multiplier where you would get these hearts.
There's a lot of things. Your meteorites cascade and grow because every meteorite activates all the prior meteorites. Your hearts are a magnification multiplier to to the stars you put on the board, which can double your points. You can go from 20 points in stars to 40 points in stars. And then your items just give you an engine that keeps chaining, giving you things every single turn. So basically, like, stuff happens in this game.
Yes. And also you should not be scared to refresh.
Yes. You should also not be scared to take turns that seem slightly inefficient, because if you spend 4 more turns to make one action slightly better, just take the worst action and call it a day.
Yeah. And for everything else, there's...
MasterCard. This video is sponsored by MasterCard. It's not sponsored by MasterCard. I wish it were. I wish it
MasterCard,
were.
please reach out and sponsor this video.
Yes.
Okay.
And if you don't, I'll keep telling people to use Visa. So there.
Amex.
And
Amex. No, I hate Amex.
Really?
Amex is like the fees Amex charges are
the best
insane.
card.
That's true.
For the consumer, for the merchant, Amex is the worst.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure there's something else called King... what was it again? Oh, Cash.
Cash.
Cash is
Okay, and now I'll play a card. So, who's doing the vanquish? This guy doing vanquish. So I cannot get that, but I can get 1 power. Guile.
Guile. Okay.
And put the green guy, and I can vanquish, right?
Yes, you can.
I'll take this too, and now
Well
I
done.
can do the upgrade, which I proactively got.
Nicely done.
And that's it.
Okay. I'm going to go ahead and I'm gonna, I guess.
You still get one more
gather.
turn?
Me? Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, last turn.
I'm gonna play. I'm gonna be doing, I guess, gather. I don't care what I do.
So
I'm
you
playing.
get
So I'm playing this
two
card over here.
single last turns. I'm surprised by that. I don't
Yeah.
get another last turn.
So it's just whoever triggers the end game gets the last turn as well. So I'm going to go ahead and activate. I'm going to vanquish over here. So I'm going to pay in 4 guile because I get that discount. And I'm going to pay in 5 that. So down to 3, which means I get to get all of these done.
And you get money for that.
Which is basically 3 money for that, yes.
Yeah.
And they're 6 points on their own. So that is like a 9-point action.
No.
I can give you 2 ones.
No, here's a
Alright,
3.
okay.
We managed to break the bank.
And I believe with that, we're going to go to end-game scoring. So end-game scoring is going to be as follows. You're going to have your in-game points. That's this box here. You're going to have the points for your items. Each item you built is worth a point, only if you built them. You're going to get points for your stars, which varies based on how many quests you have. And then you get 2 points for each of these. You're just going to go ahead and trade that in for cash over here. So I'll just do mine over here.
Do we have to count?
I know.
Up to you. Up to you. I'm fairly confident.
I'm curious. I'm throwing in. I got my 10.
How
my 10
badly we
coins.
did?
Yes, it's all.
So-
you know what I learned from this? I can only do better.
I have played this game a lot, and I really enjoy it. So there is
It's a
that
great game.
caveat.
I want to play it again, and I want to I have oh, this is what I did wrong. Let me
So,
do this differently.
For my thing over here, I'm going to get to
Do we have
20.
the Stonemeyer application for score count?
No, they have it. What is it? What does it do?
Stone, like any game, Stonemeyer game, it's like just built to calculate points for this game. You just like this.
Interesting. I don't have that.
And we did the count last time for the really cool.
Cool. Well, I'll get that next time. But in the meantime, I have 10 of these, so it's going to be 20 points straight off. So can I get a 20?
Yeah.
Okay. Then I have 4 stars at 6 apiece. So that's going to be, because I have 1 quest, that's going to be 24. Can I have 24?
Another 24?
Yes. And then I have 4 items, which is a total of 2, 4, 5, 11. So another 11 on top of the 24.
So here's another 24,
Yeah.
which it would have just been. That's fine. We can do it the hard way.
Yeah, sorry. Okay, and then if you each want to do the same
Do
thing for
everybody
yours.
get for these dials? You get something
So
normally?
you are going to, we will not.
So I get 10.
Yes.
So look at this. Look at them. I'm raking this in. All right. I broke the 20s.
Okay.
I need it. You know, I'm gonna put a 10 in and take a 20 because it's shiny. Shiny. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, I get for this a 4. A 4.
Yeah, take the 4.
Oh, let's put back 1 because we want to, Look at this. Look at
5
this.
rubles.
Yeah.
Okay, I got 6 of those.
Did you get for these? That's
Yeah, I
10,
took
right?
that.
Yeah,
That's
perfect.
10.
Okay.
So he gets 12.
Don't forget your stars if you didn't do your stars.
I didn't do my stars. 12. He gets 12. 10 plus 2.
From here, it's 10.
Okay, another 10 for that.
Another 10.
And then
And
your
from
stars are worth
20.
20.
His stars are nicely done. Nicely done on the stars. I have 1 star, so I get 4.
If you have 1 star and 1 quest, it's worth 6.
1 star and 1 quest.
You have more than 1 star. You have 2 stars.
Oh, it's stars.
So you have 2 stars, and each star is worth 6, so you have 12.
Oh, see? That was a threat.
And that's the game.
I want to play
That
this
is
in
going to be Expeditions.
We got to play this again.
We will play it again. I'm down to play this game any single time. The next one probably won't be filmed. There's only so many times I could film this game that before it gets boring. But maybe in the future, maybe it'll be. Tell us if you want more Expeditions film gameplays. Tell us. Maybe you want a 2-player gameplay. Maybe you want a 5-player gameplay. You're not going to get a 5-player gameplay because this base would be crowded. So that could be played upstairs. It's not going to be filmed. But yeah.
It's still a great game. I love the game.
Yeah.
I like how everything's sort of
Really good.
entwined.
That is going to be Expeditions from Stonemaier Games. This has been a film gameplay of Expeditions from Stonemaier Games. Now I'm just repeating myself. I'm Alex Radcliffe from Board Game Co.
AP.
And Max.
And have a good one.